What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Upcheck Gaming back at it with another episode of the Plus on Block podcast, episode 19. 19 episodes. We're looking pretty good, man. Loving the show. You know how we've been flowing so far. Trying to get better, man. Trying to get better each week. We have a fun. I want to say fun show. Well, it is always fun, but a little different show. Really, again, the tournament, the Southeast Asia Major, it wasn't really nothing special in my opinion. I watched it, and it wasn't all that. But we definitely gonna shout out the winners. But first, before we do that, gotta shout out my co-host, my Jamaican brethren from the East Coast, Dre. What's up, bro?
Yeah, no. What up? What up? What up? Episode 19, people. Welcome. Yeah. That's some decent news this week. You know, as we predicted last week, it was gonna happen, and so we're gonna talk about it. You know,
We definitely gonna talk about it.
Yeah, thanks for coming through, man. I always appreciate the support, and let's get this show on the road.
All right, man. So there was one major tournament over the weekend, Southeast Asia Major. And we're gonna shout out the winners, of course, because we always like to pay respects to the people that win. It's hard to win, man. So first and foremost, Street Fighter Capcom Pro Tour, Takedo won that. And before I go on, shout out to Oil King and Moki, bro.
Can I just say that? I'm glad you said that because I was about to say it too, bro. We got two Rashid's second and third place, fam.
Yeah, man. And they almost had me going in the lab, bro. I almost went in the lab with Rashid, man. Not gonna lie. I gotta keep it real, bro.
I'm like,
I gotta keep it real, fam. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, Rashid looks so dope, man. So dope.
Man, yeah, it was a good to see, man. You know, All King, Tokyo put him in losers, and then they make your way back to the finals, and I'm like, yo, Tokyo pretty much had your number, man. So, he tried, you know what I'm saying, and maybe next time you get him, but yo, it was a dope grand finals. Yeah, it's good to see Rashid back to back, bro. That's great.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy, man. Shout out to Persona and Garuda in the chat, man. Garuda, one hand. All right, fam. Yeah, that's no. It seems like you playing with one hand.
Yeah, one hand. That one hand out of combo. I feel you.
Pressing that square button, man. But yeah, like I said, the top 8 was Kazanaku, Momochi, Takachiwa, Mago. Okay, we got a CN, Moki, Oil King, of course, the Demon. The murder face. Takedo been on a roll this year, bro.
Hey,
he really killing it this year, man. Really killing it. So big shout out to him. Tekken 7. Whoa, hold on. Jerry, I think I need to clean my glasses, man.
Wait.
Yeah, bro. I think I need to clean my glasses.
I'm looking at it right now. And
what?
And you don't look at the same two people, right? That's all.
No, it don't actually. What's going on? So what was that? Kudan takes Tekken 7 with Devil Jin. Top 7 is what was that? Kua's Games. He used Jack. JDCR gets 3rd. What? Jetting takes 4th. Low High takes 5th. My tie for 5th is Saint. What the hell is going on in Tekken Land, bro?
These are the two Fox dudes, right? And damn,
that's crazy. Third and tie for 5th. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. Shout out to them though. Shout out to my man Kudans. He did the unthinkable, man, knocking these guys out. No, actually, Koa's Games. He knocked out JDCR. That's kind of crazy. But moving on, man. Moving on to Marvel Infinite and Justin Wong. First major. He said that. What?
That don't count, bro.
Hey, bro, a major is a major, fam. It is what it is.
Got second, though?
Yeah, and Kaz is one of those guys. He's just good at every game.
Yeah, this is
He's like a top 8 king. Like Kaz being everything, bro. Like this man being every time I look up, this man is in top 8. I'm like, damn, Kazanaku, Street Fighter 5, Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, Marvel. Like it don't matter. Dude is just a straight beast. I really like Kaz. I think he's so underrated. He really does not get the pub he needs. So rounding out the top 8, of course, is Justin Wong, Kazanaku, Killer Kai, was that 7110T, Champo, Marn, Toman, and yeah, you're right. Yeah, this shit don't count.
That's what I'm saying. Look at that list. I'm like, come on, bro. You can't.
Who are these people, man? I don't know. I
know Killer Kai. He's a Marvel.
Yeah.
He don't count. He's not that great. You know what I'm saying? Marn, everybody knows Marn, but I don't know the rest. Kazunoko.
Yeah, Marn is solid. I like Marn. Marn is actually really good.
Yeah,
Marn is actually really good.
You know what I'm saying? That didn't count, bro.
Who are you? I don't know these people, man. I don't know. All right, Injustice 2. This really don't count. God, they had a top 4. They didn't even have a top 8. They had a top 4.
Top 4. That's insane.
Yeah, my man, they didn't even have a top 8. Man, get that out of here. They play round robin. they had what up, Michael, man? What up, super villain, bro? They had a round robin, bro. You feel me? Like I don't know what's going on over there. Justice still holding up. What we see? Shout out to Mama Pete Noy 172 one with Superman. Look at CN getting second.
The second.
My man CN over there almost winning Justice, bro. Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it.
CN was automatically grand finals, bro.
You know I don't play no damn Justice 2 over there, bro. Justice 2, what? Nether Realms? We don't play that over here, bro. We definitely don't play that over here, man. So we got JB King, Jab King with Red Hood and Falco round out the top 4. And here we go. Look at that. Kazanaku wins fucking here, brother. That shit is crazy, bro. So he CO takes second place using Johnny, Teresa using Jam, Puppy using I Know, Rumble using Slayer, Tinkle, wow, that's a weird name. Using Ram, Shin using Sin, and Noob using Zato. Blaze Blue, we got Tinko taking that.
Okay.
CO, okay. I ain't reading that again. And the last, this is like the funny, this is the funniest shit, bro. So, again, this is the last chance qualifier for the Asian players, right? And Taquito steals it. He's taking away spots, bro. They called this man the gatekeeper. I almost spit out my drink. Why these guys in here, bro?
Why is he there, bro? Why you there, fam? Let these dudes live, man.
Yeah, bro. Because it's funny though. It was Punk last year. Not last year, but the last tournament where he pretty much, it was an online tournament. He took that. He was like, man, I just need practice. So I'm like, damn, man. It is what it is. And then so Tito takes that. Shanghai, sorry, bro. Maybe next year. You're out of there though.
I know he probably was tight.
Yeah. So, but anyway, man, so shout out to them, man. Southeast Asia.
You see that shit that XYZ did with Birdie, bro?
Yeah, bro.
He's spamming the light, and then as soon as man walked forward, fierce. She was ridiculous.
It was kind of nasty, man. Definitely kind of nasty.
Fierce V-trigger game.
Yeah, so but anyway, let's move on, man. So Kazanaku gets the stone, and because Justin Wong is a previous Marvel winner. And so this time, Drake, can we get a pat on the back? Bro, I swear to God, bro, we called this 2 weeks ago. We didn't get the stone right, but we got the effect right. And that's all that matters.
I'm
We
have to
got
go watch. I'm gonna have to go back and watch because I'm like, which stone did we call it for?
we said it was going to be reality stone.
Reality.
That was going to do that, and
Shit.
so
Okay.
pretty much the time stone has the ability to negate another stone's ability,
Mm,
which I feel is very strong
that's
to
very strong.
have. Might be the strongest one to have, and that's
Wow.
pretty damn sick. And I know Justin Wong, like, damn, man, I won the tournament. I don't get nothing. Sorry,
Yeah,
bro. You won
bro,
the champs.
bro,
It is what it is. But before we get to the stone, I would say that Justin Wong, while he looks good, he doesn't look like dominant. Like I was really watching that.
yeah.
I mean, it didn't last that long. He was kind of quick. He kind of beat him pretty fast, but he just didn't. I wasn't. I'm not gonna say I wasn't impressed, but it wasn't like Sonic Fox or Chan.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't. It wasn't like that. Maybe because of the competition that was over there. Maybe, but I wasn't. I wasn't too impressed, man. I'm not gonna lie.
You think he wasn't trying?
I think so too. Maybe he kind of knew he had it in the bag, man. You know, because he didn't enter the first one, which was
Right.
SCR.
Yeah.
He kind of been like under the radar, you know, doing his thing, and it was just kind of weird to see, you know, him play because he was Ultron Nova, that's a
Yeah.
really good team. Oh man,
That's
that's
crazy.
a nasty team. But Dre, what's your thoughts on this time store, bro? Because I'm feeling like it's kind of beast. It's kind of
That
beast.
that is pretty dope, man. To be able, does it is it all for one game? They said right, or what is it? Is it just like indefinitely? Because I think they said I have to read it, but you started the ability for I think it's one match or some shit like that, or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember them saying it
Whatever
was
the
one
name said.
format, but I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it's going to be a
but
one-time use though. So
yeah, but regardless, that is pretty dope, man. Because the first one was the Space Stone, right? I think it was.
yeah,
But and damn, I remember the
you
second
just switch. You pretty much just switch spots, and the
switch
second one was
spots,
Soul
right?
Stones.
Right. So even that, you know, what I'm saying if this dude, even that, let's say that dude with the Space Stone is fighting this dude, like. If he knows he can beat this guy, like, and the guy try to use his stone, he's gonna be like, "Nah, bro, I want to fight you, fam." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, so yeah, that is pretty beast, and we don't even know what the other three stones are. So this that might come in insanely handy in the future once all the stones are announced. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's pretty beast, man. Like to be able to stop the ability of any. Yeah, I only don't use it on waste it on that second one because I was just that second stone was kind of trash if we could remember. But yeah, it's a pretty good stone so far, man. And I just want to see what the rest of the stones are. Like how many more tournaments? 'Cause
Well,
all of them is supposed to be revealed this year, right? I think.
I think so because I know it's one happening this weekend, and I think one's happening next weekend. So yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, by the time it should have everything. So I'm so fuck out of here stuff. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty
yeah.
dope.
I do feel like it's gonna be. I want to see what the last three is gonna be because
Yeah. So we still got Power
it's
Stone,
because
other
I like right now like Time Stone is the most powerful one, man. Like
right. Exactly. Yeah.
unless they could kind of outdo what they
Yeah.
got right now, I'll be hard pressed. But we gotta see what they still got like reality left.
Yeah.
What else is left?
I think they
Reality
got Power Stone
Power
and Mind Stone.
and Mind Stone. Yeah. So those names alone kind of scare me, man. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, it's those names, like imagine. I'm really excited to see what those do, man. So, but for now, yeah, this stone by far, so far, the best one. And shout out to who won that one?
Kaz,
Kazunoko.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
Kazunoko,
crazy. That's
yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
Definitely,
So,
definitely crazy, man. Definitely crazy. But we about to move on to the next topic because this one, man, I really want to get your thoughts on it. So I dropped this video on Sunday, right? I was pretty much saying that there's really no excuse to be bad at fighting games, you know, because depending on, I mean, yeah, some games are actually harder than others. I kind of get that. Like Guilty Gear is way harder than Street Fighter 5. But if you really want to be good at these games, then you'll put in the time. I think time is what a lot of people don't want to use. I mean, want to do these days. They get so flustered so fast. Like, oh man, this game is hard. And we talk about like games like Street Fighter and
Yeah.
Injustice, not like Blaze Blue, none of that stuff. Because those games are hard for me, and I really I want to say put the effort in to get good at those games because once I because I always sit down a new game and I play it and I play it a lot and I said I'm like damn this is gonna be a grind and if I want to do it or not that's gonna pretty much be it and I feel like Guilty Gear I couldn't really get my grasp on that one so I kind of just no excuses like I'm this good I don't want to put in the time but I think a lot of people nowadays, like like on our level, that don't we take fire seriously, but not like pro seriously, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
Like
that
we
makes
take it seriously to have fun.
right.
What I'm saying? We're not like between like me and you or me and Rail or Jabari or anybody, we kind of like practice to try to one up one another. That's pretty much what we do at the end of the day. We're not really trying to win tournaments or go pro or get sponsored because that's a whole different category. Even like the tryhards that's online, that's like Diamond and stuff like that. I feel like they love the grind. Of going through rank and trying to, be one of the best online. Maybe that's their motivation of, them going pro, not going pro like they're not going pro, but them being high ranked in the game makes them feel good. And we all have different levels of comfort that we want to do in fighting games. But I definitely want to get your thoughts on it, man. Because I was like, yeah, I gotta ask Dre about this, and shout out to my man Howard for this. For talking wanting this to be on the podcast. But go ahead, Dre. What's your thoughts on my video, bro? Because I got and a lot of people watch it, man. So what's up?
Hey, man. Your video opened up and you was talking about it, bro. The first thing I'm like, I thought I heard cops, bro. I thought there was like shots fired and shit. And then like, yo, word? What you talking about, man? But what I'm saying, you are right though. The video man is a dope video, and you're right. A lot of people they want uh the maximum result, but don't want to put in the time to get that result. You know what I'm saying? They want to put in minimum effort, and then they get frustrated after a while. Yeah, we all get frustrated practicing in fighting games. I get frustrated with sometimes like I'm trying to pull off a certain move and it's like it's just not happening. I take a break, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I think about it. And it'd be crazy because I be thinking about this shit. I'm like, yo, damn, I can do that. And you go on YouTube, you're watching videos. Cause even the video say, yo, that's how we learn a lot of these fighters, bro. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Off of freaking watching other videos, and we just go in the lab and try to replicate that, and and then you go into the match and try to pull it off. And we're never gonna be on certain levels, probably never gonna be on certain levels, Daigos and all the top players. But we know that, but we put in the time because especially if the game we're enjoying it, we're gonna put the time in to learn as much as we can. And certain people they just want to get in there and expect to learn everything that fast and then complain, oh, this game this game is too difficult. Like what? Like it's not supposed to be an easy game, especially fighting game. You know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be that easy where anybody can just pick it up and just and go. So I people complain. I don't know, man. It's just people complain, and that's what they're gonna do. They're never gonna get good. You know what I'm saying? We know one of them a couple of them in the chat. You know what I'm saying? They never gonna
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to get the results, man, put in the work, bro. Like I'm one dude, like especially in Street Fighter, I really don't like training mode. Like it's
you
just
there?
boring.
Oh,
But
okay.
if there's a certain move that I'm like, I really trying to get off, I go to training mode and I practice it, you know what I'm saying? And until I could get it. Marvel vs. Capcom right now, I'm trying to learn that so much, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a game that I'm used to really playing like that.
Yeah.
And so this is a learning curve and I'm, little by little, getting my ass whooped, you know what I'm saying? But I'm learning and I'm getting better with it. And you just gotta. That's what you gotta do, man. But overall, the video was it was a dope video, and I'm like, okay, speaking facts here, man. And I don't know who you're. I feel like you were talking about somebody
I
specific.
would no, but that's the thing though. I wasn't talking. I was just saying because you know, it kind of boggles in my mind how like I said in the video, we live in an era where information is everywhere and it's easy to obtain.
Yeah,
If you're not going to libraries anymore, you're not reading strategy guides anymore.
yeah,
There's none of that.
YouTube,
It
bro.
doesn't exist.
It's
So I'm
crazy.
like, how
And,
can you cry about not knowing certain things when all you have to do is go to Twitter, go to Twitch,
it's
go to
Google, man, and
YouTube?
YouTube. That's it. It's
It
everywhere,
is
bro. It's like
everywhere. It's every, and you cannot tell me that there is not a guide for any character in any fighting game on YouTube. Because I will
yeah,
call you
that's
a liar. I swear to God,
like
I will
for real.
call you a straight liar. Facts.
That's a fact, though. Like you can find anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, man. Just go do your research. If you want to get good at these games, bro, put the time in. Like if there ain't nobody around you that's better than you that want to play that want to like train you or something like. Yeah, go do your own type of training, man. Head online.
Just go
You're gonna
online and
go online and
play.
play, bro. Like
You
you're gonna
know,
lose.
you
You
know
know what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying? Like
You're
at
gonna
the end of the
lose, and then
day,
you're gonna learn and you're gonna win. Like you know what I'm saying? Just go online, bro, and practice, man. That's it. Like
but
put the work in.
I feel like a point that I didn't even make in my video was a lot of people don't handle losing that well. I think when you lose a lot for certain people, they look at it like
Oh,
I'm bad
definitely.
in the game, which
Yeah.
is probably true, but they don't want to. They're not trying to figure out why they lost. You
Yeah.
know, they're just like, why do
Yeah,
I
they
keep
just like, yeah,
losing?
yeah,
Why do I
right.
keep losing? What's going on? And I'm like, let me see. I think every game that's out right now has a replay system where you
Hey,
could actually go back and
go
watch
back
your
and watch your
matches,
thing and see
and
why
you
you
can
lost.
actually see
Because
where
yeah.
you messed up at, or oh damn, I sort of God, I do that all the time.
All because it's crazy
And-
because when you do that and you're looking back and like, damn, you kick yourself in the ass because you're like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why did I hit
exactly.
that button right there? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I should have done this instead, you know. And I gotta give. I don't know if they still in here, but my man Mike and Garuda, bruh, them dudes talk a lot of smack when it comes to fighting game, but them
Hmm.
dudes take their L's left and right, bruh, and they still come back for more, yo, because they probably never gonna get good either. But they they don't say no to a challenge or to fight when they hit them up like, yo, let's fight. They're like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? If they get a one win there, especially Mike, he brag about that all day. You know what I'm saying? But they'd actually want to fight. And I even tell Mike, yo, Mike, just as Mike just spammed the same button over and over. I'm like, bro, like learn some other buttons, some other combos, man. It's like just try, man. Like try and put the work in and try to learn something. In a little bit, you don't have to try to learn all the most advanced combos. You know what I'm saying? Just little by little work, learn some 1, 2, 3 hit combos and then work your way up from there, And that's how you get better.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so I mean, like I said, it's really not a shot because I started off by saying, uh, I mean,
Yeah,
I said like
I take a shot.
I'm in the group. I'm in the same type of group because I don't feel like I have the
Yeah, we're definitely not the
time.
best at this
Like,
shit.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really have the time to sit down and just play. I just don't. You
Yeah,
know, and that's just the simple fact that it. You know, I state that all the time, especially during the week. It's very tough for me, man. I try to get in a couple hours
yeah,
a day, you know, and you take a break off from some of these games and you kind of forget everything. And then it's just kind of crazy. Hey, Supervillain, that is true. Especially in Tekken, man. I know I rag on Tekken, but once I understood Tekken, I actually started to win. So I mean, you have to lose. People don't know the practice that these guys put in. They put
yeah.
in a ton of practice. You have to.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you
You
can't.
gotta
Yeah,
have
you
to.
can't expect to go up against these dudes that been putting the work in left and right and expect
Yeah.
to just try to win. Like, no, man, it's not gonna happen. Like, it's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Take
Yeah,
your own
so
time and then try to go. That's it.
that is true, man. It's just something that I wanted to get off my chest because I see it so much in these fight game groups, man. It's like, man, I don't know what's going on with this and that, and I'm pretty sure they're not watching their replays. They're not trying to understand the game. They're just trying to, do combos and stuff, which that's going to be our next topic actually. But they're not really trying to learn the game, and you can't. That's like, trying to play Call of Duty and not having any map awareness, or you're just trying to shoot people, but you don't really know what the hell is going on. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get bodied if you don't understand the meta of the game. You have to understand the game in order to be good. You can't just understand your character. You're gonna have to learn other characters, even if it's just, okay, this is negative, I know when I can attack, and you get that through experience, which means playing the game. So it's a lot that kind of goes into it, but at the end of the day, man, just keep grinding. I've definitely been grinding in this Marvel, man. I've been playing this game a lot, and I'm actually having a Street Fighter 5 lobby open tomorrow. Gotta get back on Street Fighter, man. It's been too long. I really gotta get back on that game.
Though. Yeah,
I really haven't played Street Fighter in a minute.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, so but let's get into the next topic, man, because the next topic to me is one that I feel like a lot of people get caught up, man, especially when games first come out, man. So, Joe, I'm going to start with you, man. Are combos too much of a focus in fighting games? Matter of fact, let me go first on this one, man. I'll let you go after me. This is the biggest issue, in my opinion, for lower level players, is that they don't know defense, they don't know movements, they don't know footsies, they don't know anything else but, hey, I did that combo in practice mode, it's lit. That's the mindset. I'm dead serious though. And I consider myself like a low to almost mid-level player, because like I said, at my peak in Street Fighter 5, I was beating a lot of good players. It wasn't, I wasn't just beating people lower than me or at my level. I was beating a lot of good players, man. Platinum, Diamond. So it is possible. Me personally, I just didn't like rank. I hated rank, lag. It was just stupid. I just kind of gave up on rank. But combos. Like, even when Marvel came out, when they was doing like the little introductory and stuff, they don't teach you nothing about. They don't teach you about wave dashing. They don't teach you nothing. It's just do these combos. You know what I'm saying? Street Fighter 5. Do these combos, these trials and stuff. That's all. That's pretty much in all fighting games, man. Even Guilty Gear with the trials, like, you do need combos to a certain extent. You kind of, because when you have your opportunity, you want to take the best approach with that opportunity, right. But that can't be the main focus. You know why? You might not get that chance. You got to play defense. You got to know all the defensive options in fighting games that that you can use, whether it be overall for the game or your character. You got to know movement. You got to understand movement. What happened?
Spacing, all of that.
Spacing. You have to know all that, man, because just knowing combos is going to get you washed. Yeah. When you play really good players and you watch their movement, it's crazy, man. Yeah. It's really, it's like you don't really understand what's going on unless you ask them. And I asked Tega this, man, the guy that beat Crossover in our Street Fighter 5 tournament, and he literally had this man stuck in the corner, Crossover, and he was not close on him, no. He was like a foot length away, and he was like, yeah, it's perfect spacing. He couldn't go anywhere, and it's just little stuff like that I feel that, that puts you over the top in fighting games. You know, knowing the proper spacing, knowing when to attack, knowing when to do certain things instead of this, oh man, damn, I know this combo, man. I looked
Yeah.
online, you know, and it's about to go down. It's definitely about to go down, man. You know, and then you get
Yeah.
in the game, and
And
then
then
you just like, what happened? I lost.
it doesn't go as planned, right?
It's like you blink and you lose, man.
Doesn't
It's
go as planned, bro.
crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy to how that happens, man. But Dre, what's your thoughts on that, bro?
Yeah. Like that, that is true though. Um, and I gotta admit, like at the beginning, I was a little bit guilty of the same thing. This is when I wasn't really taking it that seriously. You know what I'm saying? You just want to learn the biggest combos and try to pull it off, and you didn't know nothing about the mechanics of the game at all. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's the type of shit that gets you washed, as you said. And like for now, for me, as one thing I try to especially in Street Fighter, me, I'm more of a defensive player in a way. You know what I'm saying? And I try to keep dudes out as much as I can, like with certain spaces that I learn. And even the other day, I just learned when me and T Mac used to fight, and it's Alex. I know Rog is standing medium. It's like a insanely good button, and it beats a lot of shit out, right? And I used to use it against T, and I'm like, yo, but he used to block it and then punish me. I'm like, how are you punishing that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I just went and looked at him, I'm like, oh, okay, it's pretty much the same amount of frames, you know what I'm saying? So you have to punish with the same frame or lower. I was like, oh, that's why I keep beating him. So now I know I have to stop doing that because I know he can beat that, you know what I'm saying? So you can't really just go in there and just try to do combo day one because just or try to, because I mean if you don't know the mechanics of the game and spacing and you don't know how to block, you know what I'm saying, how you gonna even pull off these combos in the first place, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have to get these people that you're fighting against to open up, and if they're bodying you and throwing and doing their own spacing and keeping you away, all that combo stuff you're trying to learn means nothing, you know, if you don't know how to open up that person and get in to try to even do the combo you're doing. So yeah, combos for certain people, for newer, especially lower level players, yeah, that's all they want to do, combos and stuff. And it's not always good. Look, learn the game, learn the mechanics, learn your spacing, learn your frames. I'm still learning frame data and all that stuff. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, when it comes to Street Fighter.
But the
You
thing
know what
is,
I'm
I
saying?
say about frames is like, you know the stuff you could punish.
Yeah, you
I
know the
mean,
stuff you
that's
can
so
punish.
so
Yeah,
that's kind of like the biggest thing I feel like, especially playing Street Fighter Five. You kind of know, especially by now, with certain. I mean, for most of the characters, maybe like not the new characters per se, but like everybody else, kind of know what's negative now, man.
yeah,
Kind of know. You kind of know now.
that is true. That is facts. And then justice. That's one of the more difficult time for that handle injustice because you felt like you didn't know when it was your time to hit a button because a lot of time when I first started playing it and then somebody would do a combo and then you'll block it and then okay, it's my turn to hit. Next thing you know, they're hitting you again. I'm like, wait, what? Because I was so into that Street Fighter mindset compared to Injustice is a slower game. You know what I'm saying? And then you realize, oh, you gotta hit buttons a little bit faster and a little bit quicker. As soon as you see them, they drop their combo. You gotta go in. You can't wait. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and so that is how you have to learn. Um, and in order to get better, stop focusing on all the combos. Combos come later. That's why you gotta. That's why I said even the later past topic, yo, don't try to do the big combos right away. Just learn basic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you know a lot of these tough tournaments, you see a lot of these high level players. They win off of what freaking footsies, bro, and like just normals. A lot of time,
For real,
you know what I'm saying?
normals or people
Normals.
literally went, especially like you got a character
Yeah,
like Karen or stuff like
yeah, like
people characters like that where you just
right.
throwing out media. It's really
That
crazy.
that's
Throw
insane. You know what
throw
I'm saying?
loops, all that stuff, bro.
Yeah, they're not doing no big combo. They're
They're
doing
not really
normals.
doing no
They
big
keep
combos,
you
man.
try to walk in. They're keeping you. They're poking you and they're keeping you out and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like learn, and people don't look at those as they're bad players because they know what they're doing. They know, okay, this is the space I need. He walks forward. I hit this button. he gonna back up. You know what I'm saying? He try
Mm-hmm.
to jump. I'm gonna hit this button. He gonna back up. You know, and this is how you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go in there. Oh, I'm just see this big ass combo. No, it's never gonna work like that.
Because they don't really do long combo. If you, I mean, honestly, it's very rare unless you like an Ibuki player
Yeah,
or something.
a lot of the long combos ain't even
I mean,
working
but
too. That's the thing.
who's really doing like long
Yeah,
combos,
right.
man?
That's
Or
true.
you're
You know what I'm
a
saying?
Kuma player or something like. But it's all situational
It's all
though. You're
situational.
not
Yeah,
they're,
you
they're
can't.
not doing that every
Right,
match, and that you don't got to be a pro to do that. Like everybody doesn't play to do long combos, bro. You
right.
know, and that could go for any game.
Any
You
game.
know, it's games like Injustice where a lot of that game is just footsies, man.
Jeez.
Injustice is a weird game,
Yeah.
because how they move and stuff like that, and I feel like you play somebody like, well, you want to do combos in there, but you also, like you say, you want to pick your spots.
Yeah.
And it's all character dependent too. It all depends on who you
Right.
play. It all
Exactly.
depends, because if your character got good normals, good, zone, they could good normals, they could zone. It all depends on how the character is made. But combos are not important to win.
Yeah.
They're really not. You do need them though. I'm not saying you don't need them, but you gotta look at every other. You have to combine everything else for you to actually be good
Right.
in games, man. Which is a hard task to do. It's very hard to do. I'm not there. It's very tough to
Yeah.
try and
Yeah.
combine
Yeah.
all
Exactly.
that stuff, man. Most definitely, man. But let's get into. Hey, season 6 is over, man. I mean, season 6,
Season 6.
season
Damn, bro.
2, bro. If this is season 6, bro, I hell ain't gonna be no damn season 6. Season 2 is officially over
Yep.
next Tuesday.
Whew.
Zeku, holy
Hey.
shit,
Hey.
Zeku, Zeku is by far the most complex. He
Yeah.
has the most moves of
Man,
anybody in the game.
this is two characters in one, bro.
Yeah, his design is dope. His theme is dope. Capcom, I have to applaud you on this character, bro. Like this character kind of goes above and beyond what people thought he was gonna be.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Dre, let me set this up. So Presley Zeku is Guy's master, and they brought him back. He is pretty much two characters in one, like Dre said. His normals, his move set, everything changes from character to character, which is absolutely insane. For them
Man.
to make a character like this, it is pretty damn impressive, dude. It is kind of like Gen S, but you're literally another character. I mean,
Another
they
character.
make
Right.
you change, man. They definitely make you change. So, Dre, what's your impressions on Zeku from what you've seen so far? Because it doesn't come out the next week.
Yeah. Now, so far he looks dope, man. Yeah. When I saw the trailer, and I was like, they did a combo. I'm like, okay, you got some crazy combo. Then you see that I'm like, yo, why is there a different character in there? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this man switched characters on the fly, man, throwing on the Benjamin Buttons. You know what I'm saying? And it's really dope. I really this is crazy. 'Cause I'm like, it's a gang character, gang type character. You got two different stances. Um, he says this guy is dead. Is he? I don't know. But I really want to see, because this is gonna be tough, man. Like to learn two different. Like I said, in both of his version, the buttons are completely different. They do different things.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't imagine how people are gonna switch in and out of these characters. And
I don't know either.
like it's just gonna be crazy that I really want to try one, dude. I can't wait for next week to come out so I can try one, because I see a lot of people like, oh yeah, I'm gonna learn this character. I'm like, okay, all right, we see how it goes. But I mean, I like it so far. I do like this. The old man version, I really like the old man design for some reason. Like it looks dope, man. He's a dope character. Um, his freaking is he got some command grab, which is gonna be looks pretty dope, like some shit like Colleen does. and I want to see that because he seemed like it's a slower version, especially the old man version seemed a little bit slower than his young boy counterpart.
Hmm.
It made me do more damage in his older version because from what I see in all of his in the old man form, all of his fierces are crush counter, does crush counter you or whatever. So in the old man form, he might do more damage, but it's slower. And then the younger form is a little bit more mix up heavy because he got the guy running all that stuff and he can mix it up and all that heat. Even though you got you got the flip kick in his old man form, which he can do a cross up and which look kind of crazy. You can cross it up, you can do the cross up, you can do a punch, you can I think you can do a grab or whatever. And the young guy he has the slide and all that. So this is one of the because I remember a lot of people was like, yo, they didn't know if you're gonna play like Guy because a lot of people expected with Minot, a lot of people thought she was gonna play like Rose, and they both got similarities. But him, especially in his younger form, got a lot of moves like Guy, So
Hmm.
I think our Guy players, from Street Fighter 4 are gonna enjoy that a lot. And I want to see my man Mark Teddy come back. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yes, sir.
Maybe he saw this and was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm back. I will see what happens. But so far, he's a dope character so far. And I want to. I'm gonna go finish watching that Capcom Unity Twitch after this to see the breakdown.
Yeah,
They
yeah, I'm
break down
definitely gonna
each
watch
one.
that too.
And yeah, man. So next week, hurry up, man.
Yeah, for me, I was highly impressed. Like I said, I didn't think this character would be like this. I think it caught
Yeah,
a lot of people off guard. Like you said, how the trailer started off, I'm like, okay, he looks slow, but he does have range. And
yeah,
and that kick was doing damage. So I'm like, okay, he got the air dash, of
yeah,
course. Like Guy, I'm like, okay, that's cool. But when he switched, I was like, what? Because I
yeah.
thought I'm like, what the? I'm like, what happened? Cause when you see, I was watching it live. I'm like, what happened? I don't think nobody really caught it at first. I'm
Right.
like, did he just change into somebody else? And
Yeah.
then my man came out looking like Strider, and he was going in. I was like, holy shit! He didn't play. So I'm like, oh shit, because somebody did say, I think like early last week, I believe they said they feel like he's going to be more like Jen. I don't know. Maybe he had inside source, but he was right though. I do like the fact that there's multiple ways to change.
Yeah.
You could change
Yeah. Yeah.
manually,
Yeah.
or you could use the V skill, which I think is very, very cool. And his V trigger is kind of dope, man. It's essentially like jury. So you go V trigger. Shout out to Vesper, man. He always breaking this stuff down. Dude's a beast. But so you hit trigger, you hit the V trigger, you activate V trigger, you hit it again, and he dashes. And then he can pretty much link all his normals like Jury can in her engine form. And then if you hit it again, he pretty much has like an ender. So you could do like the possibility. I'm telling you, man, I think this is like the combo videos for this character. It's probably going to be in. I know we talk about combos, bro, but just imagine how the combo video is going to be for this character. He is definitely going to be a tough character to learn. The season 2 character list has been like this from the jump. All these characters are brutal to learn, to actually be like really be good with, and it's definitely a good look for them, to
Yeah.
bring some diverse. Like all the season 2 characters are so diverse, are so different from one another. Nobody plays the same. Like I said, it's not like 4 different Shotos. It's not like that, man.
Yeah.
And I really do like the technical aspect of these characters. You could go from Manat.
That is kind of crazy, bro. Like thinking
Yeah,
about the game,
yeah,
like there's not a lot of fireball heavy characters, what I'm saying, except for cool man. Everybody knows that, but damn, like yeah, looking at this, there's not a lot of shoulder type characters in this season, man, which is kind of crazy and a good thing.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So we can pretty much get into it. Let's
Yeah, you said
rank. It's like
let's
Killer
go like
Instinct, right? Yeah. Yeah. What
what
you
is
mean
that?
by is it like Killer Instinct? What do you mean by that? But I do. We said his young firm don't have a don't have a wake up text. Anybody believe Flame doesn't have. I mean, I don't know yet, man. Like I said, I'm about to go watch the film after this. Definitely gonna look at it and go over it. I don't know all the moveset yet, but I do feel like, I mean, I do know that his everything changes from form to form,
Isn't it
and
the his is that old form only the kicks that he does, the up kicks? Isn't that his wake up? Isn't that a wake up attack? I guess I'm not sure if he can does
I'm
any
not
other.
sure. Like I said, I have to go watch the film. But like I said, Zeku will be. I mean, this is like the Japanese dream character, bro. Like
Yeah,
I could only imagine what these guys are going to do with this character, man. And I feel like some Americans will pick him up, but this feels more like and not just because he's a ninja.
yeah,
I'm not going to say nothing like that, but um, it just like there's this character just has so much going on. It's gonna be crazy to see like Punko and you know, and this all them guys over there that love these CN. They love all these type of characters, man, and I can't wait. You know, Goichi, yeah, Goichi.
yeah.
Yeah. All those guys, Sako, all the beast over there, man. Daigo, well, Daigo's not really a technical guy like that. Daigo kind of a madman when you play Street Fighter Five.
He just keep it simple, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, man. Overall, what's your overall grade for season 2 Street Fighter 5? We can't do this because, you know, yeah, we'll get to play him next week, but we kind of know what he's gonna be. So overall grade, give me one good thing about it and one bad thing about it.
Overall grade. Are we doing out of 10? Or
Yeah, you can do out of
or
10.
just a letter or what- or just a letter, right?
You can do either way.
All right. So yeah, all right. Overall, I'm gonna give season 2 I say a B. B. I say a B. A B minus, I say.
Okay.
Um some of the characters I don't enjoy all the characters, but design wise and gameplay wise, some of the characters are dope. You know what I'm saying? And to be fair, I enjoy out of the six. Well, I don't know how I enjoy Zeku yet, but so far I've enjoyed um Abigail and Ed right now. So
Okay.
I like, okay, design wise, but not design wise dope. You know what I'm saying? I like her design and all that. Akuma, of course, Akuma is the beast.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Colin, and when she first was shown, I was like, yo, damn, she looked dope.
Yeah,
But
I know.
I was
Yeah,
like,
we know that story.
yeah,
My new main. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I didn't say all that, but I said I'm a user. But anyways, um, it was a pretty good season 2. I know a lot of people didn't like it because it's not what they were expecting, or they wanted old characters to come back. But you know what I'm saying? You can't just depend on the old game all the time. So it's good to have fresh faces, you know what I'm saying, in this Street Fighter. Some of them characters, some of these characters probably never end up in a future Street Fighter game.
Oh yeah,
You know
most
what I'm saying?
definitely.
But from what we have right now, you know what I'm saying, I do enjoy, you know what I'm saying, the new fresh take on characters. You don't have the same a bunch of replicated characters over and over. You know what I'm saying? And that is a good thing, So yeah, I say a B. You say one negative,
You
one.
said B minus, right?
Yeah, I say B minus. The negative I say is just I don't know. It's just, I guess, the releases in the last few three, they kind of stepped it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
In the
they
first
definitely
beginning,
took that
I
out.
say that was my negative. Like they're taking a few months. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn, Capcom, come on. But that would be my negative so far. Because other than that, you know what I'm saying, they've been pretty much been on point with the final three releases. And yeah, I said B minus so far for season 3. I mean season 2. So let's get on season 3. Let's go. I don't know how that's gonna be. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun, I feel like. So let's go with season 3.
All right. I say for
By the way,
me,
Chuck, why you ducking Garuda, fam?
ducking Gruden for what? Chuck is ducking me, MCY. I have no Automo, so I became Garuda. You don't want that fade, my guy. I will literally have you breaking your controller, bro. You don't want that
Hey,
fade, dude.
I
But if
can
you
really
want to
want to
play,
dude,
we can
bro.
play on Thursday. If you're free on Thursday, I'll have a lobby up,
Man,
and
why?
I will destroy you. You know what I'm saying? If you really want that fade, I'll destroy you,
This
bro.
man can really
But
funny,
for
man.
me, I will have to say that I'll give season 2. I'll give it a B. And like I said, I love the fact that when they went brand new, they actually, made each character unique.
Yeah.
Every character is unique. Colleen, Ice Queen, you know what I'm saying? Part of the Illuminati. Ed, Bison, he was supposed to be Bison Vessel. Now he over here looking
Bison
Jack,
Raw guy. Yeah.
Bison Raw guy. That's dope, man. And
The Psycho
then
Bro.
you have Abigail who looks
He
crazy.
just a Neanderthal, bro.
This is the other girl. He hits you so hard, bro. He has you between Dead Ace and Punko. Those are easily the two Abigails I've seen just destroy people. Like it's when you lose to Abigail, bro, it hurts your feelings, man. It shit hurts, bro, because you can't do nothing. You can't do anything, man. You can't do anything. It's really crazy. And then you got the beautiful Midnight, who is this technical of all technical characters like ever, man. Before we see Zeku, Manat doesn't even have a lot of moves, but she is very good in my opinion, man. If you can actually capture the essence of what they're trying to do with that character, and like she does it in motion, man. It's like she kicking your ass and she's not really, trying,
She's dancing, man.
she pretty much dancing and just destroying you. There's nothing because she catch you in that loop, bro. Just put your controller down, fam. It's gonna be a minute and you're probably gonna die. You're probably gonna die. And of course, we have Akuma, Akuma is enough said, man. Takedo has set the standard for Akuma and in Street Fighter 5. Nobody is better than him with Akuma. He knows every setup to every character. Nothing surprises this guy. And it is when you watch that type of Akuma, and shout out to my man Tega too, man. His Akuma, he was doing shit.
I saw him do that shit that Abigail. I'm like, bro, stop it, bro.
So I'm like, is this Takedo? Soccer count, bro. I really said that. I'm like, I've never seen an Akuma like play like that. He is a master rank, and I'm like, I never seen Akuma play like live. You see it like in tournaments, but like in the actual lobby, bro, I was really tripping out, man. I was like, that Akuma is just nasty character. Now you got Zeku. Like I said, I can't wait to see like by the launch of AE, he's going to be figured out. I really do believe that. I say that's like a cool 3 months or so, and then everybody's going to kind of, grasp, and like a lot of people was going to drop Zeku. They're going to drop like, man, I can't play with this guy. He's going to be too hard for people. I might be one of those. You never know. But I do like how every character is made. Now I say the only negative is they're all hard to play with. They're really all hard to play with, bro. There's really not an easy character. I think the easiest, and he's not even easy as Akuma, just because he's a Shoto. But if you're just trying to throw fireballs and DPs, and his Tatsu is not even that good unless you're using it for a combo. I mean, it's not like Ken or Ryu's Tatsu. You know what I'm saying? It's very different. And Akuma, like I said, he is the easiest of the bunch. Colleen, brutal. I mean, good God, because she's pure setup. She knock you down, she want to set you up, and that's kind of her game. Ed is tough as hell to play with, bro.
Ed is tough, and a lot of people thought it was gonna be easy because he's all buff.
I know I did.
Nah, it don't work like that, man. And like these characters, technical. And even that drop, a lot of the Japanese like, American players ain't gonna play him, that. And she's so technical.
Yeah, man. So it's true,
man. It's
for real.
They don't want to do all of that, man. So yeah, it's a lot of technical. Even Abigail, big as he is, bro, he is tougher than you thought. Like you would think, yeah. I think he's just a grappler, big guy. Nah, bro. It's a lot of mechanics behind that, man. Season
Yeah,
3.
so I mean, I think that'll be like my only knock that like this season you could have like threw in like a couple kind of like I'm not gonna say easy characters, but easy to learn, you know, like a beginner character,
Yeah,
basically, you know, to try to bring more people in. Because if I was a new guy buying Street Fighter Five,
well,
you
do
know, oh
this.
man, the
But
DLC coming out, woo woo, okay, season 2, Colleen, yeah, she looks cool. Nope.
go straight
Oh
back.
man, and he ain't got that many moves, man. You press the buttons, all right, cool. It's gonna be nope. Abigail, oh shit, man, he big, man. I could just nope. Manat, oh shit, she got the crystal ball, man. It's gonna be a breeze. Nope. It's gonna be the same thing
Same thing. Man.
for Suzeku, but it's gonna be the exact same
It's
thing.
gonna be even worse.
It's going. I think Zeku, Manat, and Colleen. I feel like those are the three characters that people are. I'm pretty much like Manat got dropped real fast by a lot of people.
Yeah, this is why
And
don't see a
Colleen
lot
got
of them.
dropped a lot. I think
Yeah.
Colleen got dropped faster than any other character in the bit. She was so hard to play with, man. Can't wait to see Manana in turn. I definitely want to see Manana in the tournament, man. I feel like it's gonna be a graceful win. I just don't like her voice. I'm gonna have to switch her voice to Japanese, bro, because in English she's a master right there. I'm like, shut up. I can't take it. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so shout out to season 2, man. That's my only grab. I give it a B. And hopefully season 3, they give us where was a leak. We actually thought, damn, I ain't got the picture though.
Hey, bro.
Oh man, I forgot
man,
that.
Hold up, because hold on. I think I should get it, man. Hey, man, listen. I hate when these people play with my emotions.
No, not that picture, man. It was a picture from the data mine guy where he's saying it's going to be 4 returning characters and 2 brand new characters. So they bring in even more new characters in, man, which is like next year's Street Fighter is going to be. I really do feel like next year is where Street Fighter picks back up. I really do. Yeah. That's just my opinion, but I feel like 2017 was a down year for them.
Once they announce Sagat, it's a wrap.
Sagat. Everybody coming back, bro. I really do believe that, man. I do believe that.
Two of the most requested people, Sagat, Sakura, and even Makoto. People want the character, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they come through with those 2 at least, and it's gonna pick up a lot.
But yeah, most definitely, man. But let's get into this last topic. So we just gave Capcom all these props, man, and then they do this. Oh my god! So we all know that the DLC for Marvel vs. Capcom come out today. Go download if you haven't, man. I'm definitely about to. I'll probably hop on in the morning. Because I'm about to go eat dinner after this and probably just chill out for the rest of the night. But so we know that. But they release these costumes. I'm like, oh shit, they got costumes coming out. Cool. All right. And of course they release half first. They release like half the costumes and they're gonna release the other half later. And the characters I play with all look shitty, of course. I haven't seen Thanos yet, but Nemesis, I'm not buying that, fam. I'm keeping that default. But they really like. Do you have this? Do you have the season pass, right?
I have the character for the character. I don't have the I don't buy the character ones. Yeah,
the character. Okay, so
yeah.
So Capcom, bro, listen. People bought the season pass for this game, and you're gonna turn around and release a fucking skin costume season pass. What the hell is that? A season pass for costumes? Bro, I seen that. I'm thinking like, okay, that's the price for the people that don't have the season pass. Right. No. That's on top.
Everybody gotta buy that.
Everybody gotta buy that. Or you can spend $4 on one costume per character, which I'm fine with that because I'm only probably gonna buy one, and that's pretty much. I probably buy Sigma too because that's pretty much the only DLC character I want to play with. But anyway, but I see now I'm like, damn, Capcom, like, what would you think now? To play devil's advocate, their budget for this game wasn't very high. We talked about this last week. So they are really trying to recruit some money to actually make the game better. I'm not knocking that, but I don't really care that there's a costume season. I don't care. But if you bought the collector's edition and why are they not getting that? That's
fun, right? That's the shit I'm saying. They get nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and then for the character pass, if you didn't buy the character pass, what, $30 also, right?
Yeah.
So you're paying $30 for characters and $30 if you want to get the whole pack of costumes, bro. How does that make sense, man? You know what I'm saying? Characters understand it. You know, it's characters. Those are probably people you're using in the game. Costumes ain't that important, man. And for you to be charging freaking $30 for the whole pack, and what they're the costume packs for $12, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy,
what
bro.
What the hell
I mean, it's literally crazy that they would even try this because think about it, this game just came out. There are gonna be other costumes, man. Oh. There are gonna be other characters. They're probably gonna do this shit again. Yeah. Another $30 for these costumes, and like I said, it's not. You don't have to buy it. I mean, you know, you don't have to buy it, but it's just the simple fact that people that bought this, the season pass, like they don't get anything. You know, I just kind because with Street that the one of the few good things they did with Street Fighter V was, you know, they let you earn the characters. I don't really care about that. You feel me? But you know, they did have premium costumes or whatever, but they're not is to me the charge to have a costume season pack for a game where everybody everybody's not going to play with every character in this game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really get the whole costume season pass thing. It's not like a Street Fighter game or like a you know, Injustice or anything like that where you want to try different you try different characters out too, but you're not gonna use like Marvel, like it's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna have people gonna stick to their squad. So you're literally telling people that, you know, hey, you want people to buy all these damn costumes for characters they don't even play with. That makes no sense to me at all. I mean, this stuff you really think about, that makes no sense at all.
Word, but hey, shout out to Super Villain, bro. Word, yo, y'all bought a collector's edition and got some freaking Easter eggs, bro. They could at least give y'all them costumes to make up.
Yeah, man, they could at least give you the damn costumes, bro. I mean, to me, that would have been a better deal. They give them damn eggs. You got the 99-cent store, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's really crazy. I'm just kind of confused on this option. Like I said, I know their budget for this game was low. And you know they really trying to, but you gotta come better than this, man. Because those costumes are not worth it in my.
Some of them costumes are trash, bro.
Trash. You know they're not even good. Garbage, man. Like they're not even good, bro. It sounded like 5 out of I think they released like 14 or 15. That's like even good. All the rest of them look garbage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, man. You know, so I think a lot of people are gonna buy. Even
if Nemesis, like, listen, Nemesis is my dude. But they gave Nemesis a freaking. All they did was give him a green freaking weather coat jacket, bro. Like, what the hell is that? Like,
Fam, I'm not buying that, bro. I'm not
just
buying that.
A trench coat, bro. A green trench coat. Like, what?
I'm not. His default look better. That's crazy.
His default shit is also a trench coat, bro. Like, what? What's this shit?
Yeah, it's just not. I don't. I don't get that one, bro. I mean, it's literally like no thought into that at all. You could at least you could have did something, man.
Oh my God.
If you have like a throwback costume, then make one up, motherfucker. Do something. But as a Nemesis player, I'm not buying that. That shit looks trash.
I swear to God,
it looks fucking trash, man. Hopefully they give Thanos the Infinity Gauntlet, bro, because I will buy that day one with no hesitation. You know, because I like I said, I don't mind buying costumes as long as they look good.
Yo,
I don't mind it, but only
that
for the characters I play with though.
that whole
That shit look cold, bro.
it looked dope. And I'm trying to
That shit.
remember. I'm trying to remember because I remember playing Hulk Ultimate Destruction back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I think was that an unlockable costume you could have used like while you was wrecking shit. I think it was, bro. I think it was also unlockable costume, maybe. But I look dope in that tux, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The angry
Yeah,
ass nigga
dope.
wearing a tux, bro.
Yeah, he looked dope, man.
They got Chun Li with the freaking stealing people's culture and shit with the native bullshit with his Indian outfit on.
I mean, at
Like
the end of the like,
I'm
Chunky got another
yo
fucking like
yo
I
even if it's not Street Fighter, they giving Chun Li costumes, bro.
fam.
Like come on, man.
Did she got some kind of like?
Bro,
Do they fantasize about this chick over there or something? Bro? I
I
ain't
think
never seen
man,
so
listen,
many
man.
people get costumes, and it's Chung Lee got everything, bro. Like Chung Lee,
Like
shout out to Chung Lee, bro.
Ryu was the face of Street Fighter. He don't even have that much costume as Chun Li.
Yeah,
that's,
crazy.
that's crazy.
Facts,
But
man.
this whole
Definitely facts. But
but
it's just a sad. I'm not gonna say it's sad, but it's just kind of like weird that they will make a costume pack like that. You feel me? And because you're like I said, you're really not
yeah,
playing. Like even with Street Fighter, they don't like with their holidays and stuff like that. Every character doesn't get a pack. You know what I mean? A costume. So if they was to bundle those costumes, then that's more understandable.
yeah.
Then you're bundling like the whole roster, you know, and
And
nobody like who's gonna fucking play with fucking Firebrand? Like everybody are like nobody's gonna play with all these characters, bro.
Howard
It's not what
Howard
happened?
saying Howard saying okay, maybe it's Marvel or Disney, and that is another. I had a thought like that too. I'm like, okay, the budget for this game, as you said, wasn't a great. It wasn't. It's not a huge budget. So I'm like, did Marvel actually give any type of money towards this, or was this all Capcom money and just Marvel be like, all right, we're gonna give it a license to use our characters. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, yo, if Marvel had put in the money behind this game, yo, this like look design wise, I think it would have been way better, bro. But that's my thinking. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they did throw money behind it, but I feel like Marvel they're over there dictating probably how they want the game to look and what it is, but they don't
Of
put the
course,
money
I mean we
behind it.
know
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
man. And that
So
is a good point, but I just don't. I just feel like it's more so on Capcom. I mean, because I think Marvel just gave them the license. I mean,
and that's the thing.
they don't really, and if it depends too, because if Marvel put up the money, no, they probably gave them the license and told them they have to look a certain way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we're going, so maybe they made them look better than the Capcom, whatever. I don't care about that, bro. My whole thing is, this is strictly for the people with the collector's edition and the season pass. These
Yeah.
costumes should be included. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if you're going to bundle costumes, do it like Street Fighter 5, man. But don't expect people to spend $30 on costumes that everybody's
I'm,
not going to wear.
I'm not
I
doing
think
it.
it's kind of a wasted opportunity, actually, because if you put this in the collector's edition, it's more enticing to buy, and you kind of like, damn, okay, I do got the Easter eggs, but I have all the content.
Right.
And I have pretty much, I'm gonna have everything. Not
Exactly.
that I have to spend another $30 on top of the. How much was the collector's edition? Like $200?
It's like 200, I think.
Bro, come on, bro. That's crazy. I gotta spend 30 to
Hey,
spend 200.
that's
Come
wild,
on, man. Come
man.
on,
It's
bro.
a lot of bullshit
Come
going
on,
on
my
for real.
guy.
So.
Like, come on, my guy, man. But we that's crazy. But anyway,
Yeah,
man, we about to get up out of here in this show. Shout
yes.
out to the chat as always, man. Dre, any shout outs before we get out of here, man?
Man, shout out to episode 19, man. We up 20, bro. We
We
almost at
almost at
20, man.
20, man. That's
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, coming up. And once again, man, shout out to the chat, the usual, always coming through and supporting, man. Um, and make sure to share this link. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna watch this later. Whoever show up later, thanks for supporting. And hit us up, man. If y'all want to be on the show once again, don't be afraid to hit us up. We always welcome some guests up on here. You know what I'm saying? Get a different
Yeah. Different perspective. No doubt.
those things. And yeah, man. So good show, another good show. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.
Yes, sir, man. Like I said, I want to thank the chat, man. Thanks for everybody that watch or will watch later or just stop by to say what's up, man. We do appreciate it. Next week we will be back. I think it's a big Marvel tournament, man, this weekend. So, hey, also shout out to the TOA boys, man. Our final tournament is this week, man. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Gauntlet for the Stones or Gauntlet. I forgot the name of it, but
Yeah,
oh, well, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Make sure you guys go sign up, man. Leave your PSNs on the
man.
table, and I mean on the table on the site. It's gonna be dope. Me and Persona and Jabari hosting the first day, and then no, it's me, Persona, and Kev hosting the first day. Then me, Persona, and Jabari hosting the second day. It's definitely gonna be fun, man. So we're going to our last tournament. We're gonna have a few giveaways for everybody. So make sure you guys tell a friend to tell a friend. And sign up, man. You know, skill level is not required. Anybody can sign up. It is free. Marvel is about to be crazy. I am really excited for this tournament, man. We got a lot of people signed up for this joint, and it's definitely going to be pretty insane. I literally cannot wait for this tournament, and to go out with Marvel will be a bang. But as for episode 19, man, we are out. No time left. No continue. Game over.
Over. Lego.
Over.